Hey guys, Leanne here on GradysMom. I have my weekly Walmart haul. This haul was $70. I think it was like $69 and change. I really just didn't need a whole lot because, as you guys know, if you saw a couple weeks back, I stocked up on meat. I shared that in a collective haul. It was not a grocery haul. So I stocked up on meat for a while, I would say the next month. So I really only needed to buy like filler things. So I got a gallon of water for my coffee. I use this when I do my individual cups, and I usually buy a gallon like every other week. My son needed toothpaste, so I'm trying this Tom's Fluoride Mild Mint toothpaste. I needed more of my hair, skin, and nails gummies with biotin, so I got one of those. Best prices for both of these at Walmart for sure compared to like Target. I've been loving this Taylor Farms stir fry kit lately. I've purchased 2 or 3 of them in the past few weeks. It's the coconut curry, so the sauce is included. And you just saute up the veggies and add the coconut curry sauce, and it's a perfect side dish. And it's just really good. So I really have been loving that. So I got another one of those. I've been in love with these since I first started trying them last month. The Great Value brand lightly salted white corn tortilla chips. So they have 50% less sodium, and they are 92 cents a bag at my normal Walmart. So I got another bag of those since we went through almost a whole bag. I love those. They're really, really good. I also got another bag of the Quaker Caramel mini rice, mini rice cakes. These are really good, and they really help with like if I get the munchies or like craving something sweet at night. These have been doing the trick, so I've been munching on these at night. I got a box of Nutria strawberry bars because my son and my husband both like these every once in a while. I'm also trying out the Walmart brand yogurt tubes. Usually I get the Stonyfield ones, but they are $3.97 a box. These were $1.60. Now I know the Stonyfield ones are organic and they probably do have better ingredients, but I thought I would just give these a try just for something different. And I might actually try one just to see how they taste. But yeah, they were $1.60 a box, and it says melon berry, strawberry banana, and then it says no artificial flavors added and no artificial sweetener. So we'll see how those are. I got a head of cauliflower because it's one of my favorite veggies to roast. I got a bunch of parsley because I want to make a batch of homemade chicken soup this week, and I want to put parsley in it. I got some green onions to cook with, some carrots for snacking, as well as the chicken soup. Got a couple tomatoes from the vine for salads, sandwiches. I got some raspberries. My son usually eats one of these a week, sometimes 2. We tend to eat fruit more in the spring and summer. I don't know if that's just us, but like as a family, we tend to go through a lot more fruit in the warmer months. So I usually get like one of these. Sometimes I'll grab another one midweek if I need to run for a few things, but my son's favorite fruit consistently has always been raspberries. I got this Pepperidge Farm Baked Apple Caramel Swirl Bread. I've gotten this before. It's really good, and it's a quick option for me just to throw in the toaster for my husband for breakfast in the morning before work. I made chili last week, so I needed to replace my seasoning mixes. So I'm trying the Great Value brand. It's 40 cents. Usually I get the McCormick one, I believe, and it's $1. So these were 40 cents a piece, so hopefully they're comparable, and then I will continue to purchase those. I'm trying these new little treats for my cat. It's the Delectables little squeeze pouches. So I got her one of these, and I also got her normal wet food, which I give her usually one of these a day. So usually one of these lasts me 12 days or 14 days, something like that. These buffalo chicken flatbreads finally came back in stock, and I was able to grab 2 of them. There were only 4, and I didn't want to take all of them, so I took 2 and left 2 for somebody else. But these are really hard to come by, at least where I live, and I've noticed other people have said the same thing. There will be like other flavors, but this one in particular is hard to come by, and that's because it is absolutely delicious. This is hands down one of my favorite items from Walmart for sure. This particular flavor, the buffalo chicken flatbread. Thin crust, perfect for appetizers. So I'm going to throw them in the freezer, and also you can obviously leave them in the fridge if you're going to use them in a short period of time. I also got this Juicy Juice 100% juice strawberry watermelon because I have been loving that flavor. So These are for my son. I only was going to get one, but they were on clearance for $1.50 and they're nowhere near expired. The use by date is not until October. I usually give him a juice box a day to bring to school for his lunch or snack. And they were $1.50. They're normally $3, so I grabbed 2 of them. I don't even think there was that many left. But I actually tried one of these when I was out with my son. I was just dying of thirst, and they were so good that I started looking for the same flavor. So this is Apple and Eve, this is Juicy Juice, but it's the same flavor because I like to have like a small glass of juice with dinner over ice. So I got that, and then I got these. Again, I got 2 because they were on clearance for $1.50. I also needed to replace some corn muffins because I used my last 2 with chili last week. So I always use this Jiffy corn muffin mix. It's 50 cents a box, and it works. It just bakes up perfectly every time. I really like to do the one in, one out kind of thing. So when I use something up, then it's the last of it, I always put it on a list to get what I, to replace what I use. So I grabbed those. I got another of the Great Value Danish butter cookie, or butter cookie. I don't know why it doesn't say Danish, but usually it says Danish butter cookie. But it's the same one, the guy told me, because it has little cookies on it. Anyways, I got another one of these because my current creamer is almost empty, so I got a backup. I'm trying out the Wal-Mart Equate brand mouthwash. I don't think I've ever tried the Wal-Mart mouthwash, but I've tried a lot of their health and beauty products from the Equate brand, so I'm trying this out. I did get the smallest bottle just to make sure I like it. Usually I buy name brand with mouthwash, like Listerine or Scope, but I wanted to try this. It was $1.44, I believe. And then I got my Downy Infusions Botanical Mist Fabric Conditioner. This is $3.97 at Walmart, and I absolutely love it. I've tried every scent from this line, and I just kind of alternate them because I like all of them. And that's it. So yeah, just under $70 this came in, guys, for the week. And let me go ahead now and show you my meal plan for the upcoming week. Okay, so my meal plan for the upcoming week is Sunday the 10th through Saturday the 16th, so the week of Valentine's Day, essentially. Next week, the week after this, my son starts winter break. So yeah, gotta get my act together because that's coming up quick. Okay, so what I wanted to show you guys is my meal plan from last week. What I've been doing is I've been checking off, lost my train of thought. I've been checking off what I've made, so I know what I made, and then I can see what I didn't make, that kind of thing. And I've said many times before, I don't always follow my meal plan to a T. In fact, I probably only follow it about, I don't know, 70% of the time, meaning to a T. Like every meal on the list, I follow about 70% of the time. But I still continue to meal plan because it helps me have structure. It helps me have an option. The night before, what I try to do before I go to bed is look on my meal plan, see what I have and have it made, see what I'm in the mood for. And then, for example, if I know the next day I'm going to make sausage and peppers, for example, I make sure before I go to bed, I take out the sausage and put it in the fridge so it can start the thawing process overnight. So it really just helps me keep everything kind of in check, because otherwise I'll be all over the place and be kind of scrambling to throw something together. Where here I'm more structured, I can save money because I know what I need to buy, I know what I need to thaw out, I know what I need, to restock on, that kind of thing. So the only thing last week I did not make to a T is ham and corn chowder in the Crock-Pot. So what I did was I moved that to this week. So I have it number 1, ham and corn chowder in the Crock-Pot with bread and salad. I'm also, like I mentioned in the grocery haul, I'm going to do a chicken and veggie soup in the Crock-Pot, kind of like a chicken noodle soup, although I don't know if I'm going to add noodles, or maybe I'll add rice, or maybe I'll add none. Sometimes I just do chicken and veggies. It depends what I'm in the mood for. I want to do a double batch of that. I do have 2 Crock-Pots. I have a large one and then a smaller one. So I'll probably use my larger Crock-Pot because I want to freeze half of that batch of soup. And then with the soup, I'll just do like a simple tossed salad. I want to try making some taco pizzas, and I want to use like tortillas for the actual like pizza crust. So I don't want to use like pizza dough or naan bread. I want to try making it like, almost like the Taco Bell little Mexican pizza, kind of like that. And of course, I film as much as I can for my What's for Dinner clips. For sure, there are nights that I'm eating dinner and I think, oh no, I forgot to film a clip on what I ate tonight. So I'm definitely human and I do forget sometimes, but I will try and make a note to film this taco pizza recipe. It's not a recipe that I found. It's just kind of something I thought up based off the Taco Bell Mexican little pizza. So I'm going to do like little tortilla shells with taco sauce and taco meat and cheese and some toppings and kind of do it pizza style, almost like an open-faced pizza or an open-faced taco pizza. And then I'll do some kind of rice and either a vegetable or a salad. For no meat, I run out of ideas because my husband and I, we are meat eaters. We eat meat, you know, pretty much every night. So I try to do one night with no meat. And a good option for me when I'm stumped is breakfast, because breakfast is very easy to do meatless. So I'm going to make either French toast or pancakes, whatever I'm in the mood for. I have, you know, the bread and the pancake mix to do either one. Fruit, I have some bananas. I also bought those raspberries. Most likely I'll buy more fruit. I really like to buy fruit as needed so it's super fresh. And then I have some like hash brown patties that I can bake off. So that'll be a really easy and delicious no meat night. One night I'm going to do my stuffed turkey feta patty little burgers. I don't serve them on a bun, although you could. And I do have a recipe video on that. I'll link it down below. I'm going to do some glazed carrots, and then I do have some quinoa to use up, but my husband does not like quinoa, so I might make that for myself and then make him like a baked potato or something, or I might just say, let's just make potatoes. I am not the hugest fan of quinoa, but my husband does not like it. I can tolerate it, but I'm not a huge fan of it, but I do want to use up the little bit that I have left. And then of course I always have a freebie night where I can do whatever I feel like making, or obviously leftovers. And then Valentine's Day this year, you guys know, falls on Thursday. We don't have a babysitter, so we are going to go out Friday the 15th for Valentine's Day. We might actually go with a couple friends if it ends up working out that they can get a babysitter for their kids. And if not, we already have a babysitter lined up, so we will go out alone if our friends cannot get a sitter. So yeah, that's the meal plan for the upcoming week. As always, I always have a discount code for these meal planners in every video description box. I know a ton of you have purchased them over the years and love yours. I'm really loving this smaller size, and it's just very, very portable for me. I bring it in the car when I know I'm going to have some time sitting in the car. But anyways, guys, have a great weekend. I will see you with a new video on Monday. Bye, guys.